So,
Hey,
True.
being completely real with yourself, would you have piped his wife down?
oh, that shit was so funny, bro. I thought
Did you-
Ray was gonna take it down.
I feel like, hey,
I
bro,
remember that.
I've looked at the camera just like this, bro.
Skeeting deep inside them sugar
Oh
balls,
man, and he was skeeting in her because he got her pregnant.
Yeah, man.
He busted his nuts deep inside.
When she tried to just be like, bro, I took his wife down.
Oh, that's cold.
That was so
That's
funny.
cold.
At one point,
She got everything, but she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
alright. So yeah, into the discussion topic. So the Punisher TV show review. Did you get a chance to watch it, Trevor? Punisher?
Y'all know, I finished that in a day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Damn.
It was a great show.
It was good. It was good.
I don't know how to lead. I guess we can lead in. You can just get into it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, thoughts,
Oh,
whatever.
Snap.
Matter of fact, let me prime it this way. Was it the best Marvel Netflix show you've seen so far? Of the ones in the list, we talking Daredevil, Luke Cage, Defenders, Jessica Jones, Punisher. Was Punisher
and
the top?
then what's their face? What's his silly looking stuff?
Oh, Iron Fist.
There
That's
it
it.
is.
I
we
didn't
forgot.
say it. I didn't
Oh,
say
that's
it.
cool.
It's not even.
It's like
Hey, Iron Fist ain't even top 20.
No,
No, I think
Marvel,
it's listed Netflix.
Marvel Netflix.
Yeah. Snap. Out of those,
Iron Fist is not in my top 30. Bro.
oh yeah.
There's not even 30 Netflix shows, bro.
That's tough.
I put
That
the
over- I mean,
over,
okay.
over Iron Fist.
It's like I'll just give it an overall rating. I guess to start off with, that probably help me out.
Okay.
Like I'll do 1 to 10. I like 1 to 10 spread now.
Dang, not gonna use the ratings.
Yeah, come on. Decent. Lit.
I'm changing the rating system down.
Big
Yeah,
bones.
can you
All right,
hear?
we good. I'm gonna give it a lit.
I agree.
The only problem is that I thought it was really slow to start. That's where I'm kind of fighting because
Are
I
you
think.
talking about just episode 1, or are you talking about like?
I mean, it's. I felt like it
Episode
took
1.
kind of a while though.
Episode 1 was
Like maybe two, 3 episodes. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think back. It seems like it's been forever. Like when did he murk the contractors?
and then episode 1, I think.
Was it
or
really?
episode 2.
These episodes are the longest.
It felt, I was like, that was such a dick. I'm like,
Oh,
bro,
really?
when are you gonna kick these niggas' ass?
Damn,
bro?
that was that one.
It took for. It could have
That's
been
crazy.
2 episodes, but I think it was at the end of episode 1.
And then Ep 2, he already met Loki guy.
At the end of episode, like at episode 2 was when the first thing kind of came up with whatever his name was back then.
Yeah, what was
but he was basically like stalking him a little bit. So
Right,
they played, like,
with the
first,
video.
Yeah,
So
first
that was
season
Ep 2.
of Mouse, yeah.
Oh, okay, then, wow, okay, never mind. I just thought F1 was like 3 episodes.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It because he was just banging a wall for like the whole episode.
Just action scene forever. Alright, no, then yeah, just straight up lit. I thought Punisher kind of delivered everything I was expecting. Just hardcore violence, murking kids who I thought deserved it, and just him trying to like pay back for all the pain of like what he's been through just straight up. I thought they also got real with the PTSD and all like the trauma he suffered, which actually does make sense. After like I started to think about it, but you know, if you lost your family, like this is actually understandable for you to be going through like some hardcore mental ish.
Yeah.
I thought it got a little extreme. At the same time, I've never been through that, so I was like that kind of understanding guy that's like, you know what? Okay, you know, I guess you can go through that. What did piss me off though was the jarhead, the bomber guy.
Yeah.
I just all around didn't like him.
You talking about his side buddy? The guy that was like with him the whole time?
No, the
No.
bomber guy.
Yeah, the villain,
Lewis?
the effing Lewis. Yeah.
The white kid
Who,
shot himself.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, no, I just never liked him. I just thought that homie could have, I don't know, like been more understanding of like his situation. Like, how are you gonna come back and like think that hardcore about what America has done to quote unquote him. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess that's like more like a personal opinion right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt a little uncomfortable. I don't know what it was. I just didn't like him. But again, dealing with like the good aspects of the show, I thought it was lit. He was a boss. He was like a legit marksman. Like homie did shots that was just like unbelievable. Just killed motherfuckers. Like he was effing. Y'all ever see John Wick?
Yeah.
Like he pulled off like that, like kind of miracle marksman stuff, and I just like love that stuff. Like 1, 2, done. Like kept on moving.
How'd you feel about his scream?
His what?
That like whoo, 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 like he was like constantly doing that in different scenes.
I don't mind it.
He did that a little often.
And then like it was a weird acting thing. Like he liked to do this thing with like his Adam's apple. Because I started rewatching Daredevil. And I was at his part, like in season 2, and I noticed he does this like thing with his Adam's apple, like when he's like talking, but not like when he's not saying anything, but like trying to give off this like angry vibe. He's like just plays with his head. It's like really weird. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. No, I'm probably making y'all notice this shit, huh?
What, just jumps up and down?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's like an acting technique or something like that. Like, but it was just weird. Yeah, he just like makes it jump up and down like while he's doing like when he's not doing anything, but he's like angry. It's just like.
This motherfucker just turned into an actor's animal.
Yeah, right.
It was weird. It was weird to me.
But again, overall, I just thought it was a good show. Enjoyed it. All the violence matched up to what I was expecting of the Punisher. You know, he didn't care about nothing. He never really, I'm trying to think, he never showed mercy, right?
He did.
And like,
he didn't show mercy to anybody that was villain, but it was like this. You saw like the sympathy part, like with the U.S. soldier when he went inside of the base and he was like, "Oh."
Well, I mean like mercy to like actual like people that deserve it.
Like I guess he sort of did, but not really because he didn't kill like the guy at the end.
No.
But he was
I don't think that was sympathy. Yeah.
He was like, "I'm gonna make it worse for you guys."
No, yeah, actually. So I mean, like they pulled no punches. I just thought it was legit.
How'd you feel about like the side characters? I guess because I feel like they've played this thing with all of the shows, the weird side story that goes on. So like with Iron Fist, it was like his brother and sister, or his whatever, the Meachums. They had their little side story. Luke Cage, it was Misty. Daredevil was kind of like foggy, and then this one it was the cop lady.
I like it.
You liked it?
I'll wait till you done.
I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, she did kind of piss me off a little too, but she was fine, so I kind of let it go. I don't know, I was a little conflicted.
She was alright.
What?
Do you feel like she had a better side story than the other ones?
I mean, personally, I like the side stories because, you know, they trying to mirror the Marvel Cinematic Universe and they can't give everybody a movie. It's like Hulk. Like Hulk getting these side stories in other people's movies. Yep. Ain't nobody gonna watch no Misty Knight TV show, you know what I mean? Like, so they gotta give them they time, build their character in another world. I like Daredevil.
I mean, is that girl mean?
I mean, I'm not
like in the comics, the Copley.
Like, maybe they add her and make her do some stuff. Maybe they bring her back. I think her acting was cool. Her position of power, she got the highest seat of power of all the side females so far.
True. I fucked with her kind of up until like midway through the season because I thought like she was actually like kind of a legit challenger. Like when they did the car race thing. Like, so you know when they were trying, they like robbed the car and then she started like following behind Punisher. I was like, I like the respect they're putting on her name here, where she's like can kind of keep up with him toe to toe. And I thought they were gonna do that more, but then they kind of he like almost killed her and then she went back to like kind of being dumb.
Yeah, you gotta think about
it. I mean,
when the Punisher almost killed you gotta reevaluate your life.
Right. But I mean, even still though, I mean, I still thought that was like, even from the get-go, I just thought that was like a dumb move. I mean, like she could have. No, I just mean like I'm talking about just the car scene. I mean, like that whole chase made sense, except why not call anybody else on what you were doing? I mean, she was chasing him for it seemed like a while. She had plenty of time to just go on the walkie, be like, "Yo."
Homeboy was blocking they walkies. Remember?
Yeah, he did.
He was blocking. He was jamming they walkies
with the music. Remember, like in the beginning, he like started playing some shit, and they were like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah. I mean, cell phone. I mean, there was like no other way to let them know. I mean, I don't know.
I guess. I mean, he probably had them cell phones ready to go for the cell phones too. But hey, you know something I didn't like about Micro is like how at first he was like, it was the same thing with the lady. He was on par with not Daredevil, but Punisher.
Yeah.
Like remember he tricked him like, yeah, nigga, I'm on par. And after that, it's just like, nah, no, this nigga just will whoop everybody ass if you want to. I ain't like that. But other than that, yeah, I give it a lip.
I mean, granted, he was just an analyst, so it's not like he was really a fighter, so he could only outsmart Punisher so far.
I still like that security outsmarting thing. I thought that was actually pretty cool. I fucked with him a little bit with that.
I thought that was the biggest fucking bullshit in my life. Bro, because me and my roommate was talking about this, and he was like, yeah, I thought that was cool too. I was like, not me. Like, I'm not even like a paranoid dude like Frank Castle, but as soon as I saw him pick up that pen, I was like, why? I would have been like, what you need this pen for? I would have waited, let him do it the first time. I was like, oh, you just pushing buttons with it? Nah. You ain't about to stab me with that. Like, cause what else you need a pen for but to shake a nigga? Like, literally, cause he my roommate was saying he didn't think nothing of it. He was just like, oh, he needs a pen. I was like, this pen better do something special or that's dead. Like, I'm like, bro, I stripped you naked for a reason. Yeah. I don't want you to have anything. That's it. I'm like, no pen. He wouldn't have gotten me with that. He'd have just been a butt naked ass nigga. Cause I'm like, give me that. This man, I'm petty. He stripped him naked. Like, it would make sense for him to be that petty. But he took my man drawers off. What he gonna do with his drawers? Strangle Frank to death with his drawers? Yeah. But that's the thing. If you think this nigga can strangle you with his drawers, why you gonna give him a pen? Niggas can take eyes out with that. I'm like, give me that. You don't need it. He's just been butt naked. That would have been the end of the story because I was like, nah, give me that. And we all would have died. But that's whatever.
I do like. I like that. I think this was lit too, but it wasn't. Marvel knows how to, I guess, do like they don't do anything special with their plots. You pretty much could tell exactly what was gonna happen, how it was gonna happen watching it, but I still enjoyed watching it. Probably because of Punisher and what he did, but like as soon as like his buddy from the military came up, I was like, main villain. Automatically I was like, all right, bro. So you gonna be the main villain? Yeah, like what's gonna happen? Yeah, like all that shit was like telegraphed.
Everything fit into place.
Yeah. So, but it still ended up pretty good. I like that we actually. So before, even though we kind of, I guess now that I'm watching season 2 of Daredevil, I see that we saw his human side. Because where I got at was like right when they first had their battle. And like Frank looked like pretty much like a cold, like I'm just killing motherfuckers like type nigga. I didn't know he had like a lighthearted side. So when I was watching Punisher, I was like, oh, it's cool to see that like he's a badass, but he's like not a total douchebag. Like it was nice to see him actually conversate with people, have some sort of a friendship even with this analyst guy. I kind of wish that the analyst guy didn't have a life to go back to, because I was hoping they would play more on it. Because I think in the like 90s TV show, like when he popped up in Spider-Man, he had like a guy called, like, which I thought that they were trying to set the analyst guy up. Like he was gonna be Frank's go-to guy for weapon, like the tech nigga.
I mean,
like,
he can still be that though, can he?
I guess so, but it's like since he has a whole real life to live too, it's like kind of weird. Cause like Frank is still kind of like ghost. Like he has like nothing to return to, new identity, and like he always has to flip something. This guy has now come back out and it's like, yeah, I'm not dead, and like he's living like really. It's hard for him to hide anymore. So
hey, true. Being completely real with yourself. Would you have piped his wife down?
Oh, that shit was so funny, bro. I thought Frank was gonna take it down.
I don't know why, hey, bro. I would have looked at the camera just like this, bro.
Skeeting deep inside them sugar
Oh
balls,
man, and he was skeeting in her because he got her pregnant.
Yeah, man.
He busted his nuts deep inside.
When she and John just was like, now took his wife down.
That was so funny. Cool. At one point in the story, right, this guy who's like an analyst or whatever, I'm trying to like enlighten you, Grapes, on what we talking about. Mm-hmm. This guy who's like an analyst, he still has a family, right? But they all think he's dead. So it's like his wife and his 2 kids. So at some point, Frank, like the Punisher or whatever, he like is trying to find him. So he finds out that his family's still around, and he tries to use that to get to him. So then eventually they become friends, but he still has a relationship with the family. Like he'll go over there do shit, kind of like protect them and look out for them. So the wife, who thinks her husband is dead, starts getting feelings for Frank. But the guy is constantly watching his house. So he's like watching the environment of like Frank being dead to his kids. Frank like basically almost smashed his wife multiple times. So at one point,
hold on, which guy is Frank?
Frank is the Punisher.
Frank's the Punisher. Like, so you're not gonna drop that nigga?
Yeah, he's like a tech guy. So he's literally just watching this guy that's just an all-around better person than him. Like he's more fit. He's like talking to his kids better. His son was wild, and Frank literally was like, "Hey, look, nigga, you want to
catch a big
so he pulled it like that was so funny because he was like. Oh, he was like, yeah, I do want to die. And then Frank was like, oh, fuck, this guy.
I can't fucking white kids, bro.
But yeah, at one point, his wife wants to smash, and he's basically watching Frank almost smash his wife.
And she decent.
That was the question. I took it down.
I looked at one of them mini cameras. You pipe your wife, boy. Hey, and then I just came back like, hey, bro, look. What you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
this nigga would have been eating booty, he would have been looking at the camera.
Wow. Hey, what was homeboy name? What was Michael's real name?
Oh, bro.
Let's say it's Steve. I'm like, hey, call me Steven. Hell no, he'd have been heated.
He can't do shit about it though. That's the funniest part. You can't.
I just like, look, bro. It wasn't even on no feeling shit. I had to get mine off. She thought you've been dead for a year.
Right.
Once you come back, it's good. Chill out, bro.
Nigga, she'll be in love with your ass.
I'm like, look, would you rather me pipe her or some random nigga do it?
Right.
At least you know I'm clean.
Oh, and then the other thing that was weird was that one episode with the bomber that they decided to do from that weird perspective. They did that like telling the story after the fact perspective. I thought it was a nice switch up, but it was just like it came without warning. I was like, so pretty much the most of the season y'all have been sticking to this storyline. It's like this one random episode, y'all niggas like, nope, we gonna do this like
I think
backwards.
I knew that nigga was gonna flip. I knew he was gonna like go crazy.
The bomb.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. I didn't know it was gonna be bombs. I thought he was just gonna Frank Castle Part 2 random. I knew he was gonna be Frank Castle Part 2. Yeah. But I thought he was just gonna be shooting random peoples and the Punisher was gonna have to punish that nigga. But instead he was like, nah, fuck that gun shit. I'm blowing niggas up. Like, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, I thought, well, okay, for the director's defense of doing that, I feel like they could argue that was kind of like an actual pretty big episode because there's like a lot of reveals. Right. You know, like the police chick figured out, you know, the chick that she banged is actually, you know, the hardcore villain. Punisher revealed to everybody that he was alive, like just public wise, like everyone finds out he's alive. And I think there's like one more thing. Can't think of it.
I think just that the bomb stuff got resolved. Like they ended up killing the bomb or whatever.
But anyway, I just thought that was like a kind of, it was like a sign that everything's about to start wrapping up because there's like not really any more questions anybody has really anymore. It's just like clean it on up. Yeah. But another thing I didn't like about that episode though is that I thought they put too much respect on the Bombers guy's name. Like when he actually like infiltrated the hotel, like it was too legit. It was like literally like Punisher, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it was pretty much flawless almost.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it was like, was he really that good?
He was just an army.
I guess maybe because, you know, like when he was trading with What's-His-Face, he had potential until Buddy shut that shit down. Like, I guess they were trying to highlight that he kind of was like a skilled soldier.
I mean, all the nigga did was some pull-ups, my guy.
But either way, this whole squad was weak as hell anyway. So,
yeah, bro, like,
some niggas constantly, they got beat by cops. That was another thing that kind of bothered me. That's your elite-ass squad. Y'all roll up on that one building. A bunch of cops pretty much kind of run y'all out that bitch.
What did
they catch them by
surprise?
I guess they did, but still, it's like.
And then cops also do train in urban warfare as well, just different.
Do they? Oh, okay. My bad.
I mean, because it wasn't like they wouldn't beat cops.
Yeah, they were like Homeland Security. Like,
right. So it
wasn't like they was.
I kept thinking it was cops, bro. Like, and then she would say Homeland Security. But, oh shit, yeah, they not police.
So they were
and then, you know, so I really didn't like that. Like, I understand why, you know, Castle Rock. They in this secret program that nigga even the military don't know about. It was all this army nigga he was just in basic ass infantry. Like, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to infantry niggas. I'm sure y'all can whoop my ass. But you not gonna whoop Frank Castle ass. And so, like, why is this nigga sneaking in there like a ninja? I'm pretty sure we can all accept that. Like,
yeah, that's true.
He why is he not still in action? Why did he quit? What happened to him?
No.
Actually, that's a good question.
It's probably because of his fucking mental state, to be honest. He's probably like, this nigga a little too creepy, bro. Send that nigga. I'm like, he probably started saying some weird shit.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what I peeped though? How they kind of put in like what's going on with like black people and protesting in through Homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Without making it too political, he was like, hey, remember when he was like, hey, I'm just sitting here peacefully protesting, which is my right, this, that, and other. And the cop was pretty much like, hey, fuck your right, Negro. And then slam that nigga down. Like, that was low key like, hey, what's going on is fucked up, but without making it too political.
Right. That Fat Man was an asshole too, though.
Yeah, that nigga, no.
Dude. Man.
That's like if I take some black dude from the UK, he like, no, hey, it's cool out here. I'm like, bro, this America. They gonna book your ass for being black. No, I'm gonna talk to this cop, bro. Let's go, bro.
No, I ain't talking about him dipping out. I'm talking about the fact that he literally was just there, like that's not
bullshit.
You just there to show it.
Oh yeah,
That's like just talking.
That was messed up.
There's niggas out there like
when Buddy revealed that, I was like, oh, he gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, literally, as soon as he said it. To be honest, I'm a little surprised that Buddy didn't think that, because he knew Lewis was unstable. So it's like you knew that telling him was gonna set him off. Like,
now,
you should have saw that coming.
I've been in not like the exact situation, but similar situation where like army niggas hype shit up a little too hard. Cause I went to Western and we're like the only school in the world that's allowed to use that's allowed to use like the Marine anchor and stuff like that. So when people see me like with the Marine anchor and stuff, they're like, "Oh, you sir?" I'm like, "Nah." And you know, then niggas be getting kind of mad like, "Whoa, you got that on your back?" And then I have to give them the whole thing like, "Hey." 1899, what's Illinois, you know what I mean? Like, but I was with my one homie because a lot of Marines go to our school and like some dude was kind of getting like, you know, I guess starting to get hyped. He would have got dropped if it got there, but it didn't. Yeah, my one Marine homie was like, hey bro, look, like, he was like, I'm a Marine too, and he was like, only like 8% of us even see actions. He was like, so why you tripping like that? Like, you was out here gutting niggas and not, you know what I mean? He was like, bro, only 8% of us even saw action. He was like, I was one of the ones saw action. Did you see action? I was like, damn, I wasn't gonna disrespect no nigga that, you know, been in a war like that. But I'm like, I can imagine there's a lot of niggas that be false flagging. Like, yeah, nigga, I was in the war, dropping niggas in basic training though, but you know, I'm dropping niggas though.
Yeah.
I bet they got chandelier chains in there.
Yeah, because that's how you know they lit, bro. That's how you know they Frank Castle ass nigga. Shit. You wake up with a chandelier chain, you know you're doing it right. Nigga, what? Chandelier chain and 8
You have to stand up to turn the bitch on.
No, you don't, bro.
Oh,
that's how my chandelier gonna come on, motherfucker.
Okay, Google, turn my lights on. Fuck you, man. You crazy?
See, that's what Google gonna run your world.
Yeah, the only thing.
Let's not get into that talk.
I don't know if this is gonna funnel into like Defenders 2 at all, but I don't know, man. I kind of like Frank on his own, man. I don't know how he's gonna fit with the rest of the squad.
I don't think he would.
I think the best person to join him with is Luke Cage, maybe.
Incorrect. Luke Cage don't kill people. You can't join that nigga with nobody but
right.
Danny Rand.
It's kind of dumb.
Cause I think Danny Rand will kill a nigga. Like, oh, you wildin'? Fuck, dead. Like, I don't think he tripping. But Luke gonna be like, damn, bro, you just shot dude.
That's the thing is Luke Cage is like a regular nigga that magically got powers and just he just like, huh? Like that's what happened. Like in Defenders there was a lot of like, wait, huh? Like, like when Stick killed that dude, like Luke Cage had to process it for a second and then he was like, oh wait, huh? Oh, you killed that nigga. Like, wait, are we still like normal people? Like he's like a person that don't realize like, no nigga, like you're fighting like whole ass underground ass niggas. Like, bro, you fighting ninjas right now. He like, oh wait, huh? So I don't know. I feel like they should just leave Punisher out of it for a little bit because
I see that.
I think it's gonna ruin. It's gonna bring down him because they're too goddamn lighthearted.
Yeah, they gotta put him with a different squad.
Which I hope maybe they do like the was it you?
I mean, like, what squad
like
is
the
like
underground one with like Constantine and all these other like did like a darker
Oh,
but that was for DC. That was for DC. But like maybe they have like a darker set of heroes that they can form like a different squad.
That'd be legit.
What would be Blade, Punisher, and then like Moon Knight? Just 3 crazy ass niggas that will kill people. That'd be wrong.
That'd be legit.
That'd be pretty funny.
It'd be nice. I could see a nice Netflix series.
If Wesley Snipes ain't in it, I ain't watching it.
What do you mean?
If Wesley Snipes ain't Blade, I ain't watching it.
That nigga too old to be.
I don't get no fuck.
What's his name?
Maybe
Legit.
If this man is in a wheelchair.
what they can do is maybe they'll be like, he's not the original Wesley, no, but he's like a Blade offshoot, like trained by the Wesley Snipes we know, maybe a little bit nerfed on powers. So then you see that Wesley Snipes and it's not the Blade you know, but it's still a raw ass black nigga at the same time. Either way, yeah, but I'll give it a lit. I didn't read it.
So that's 3 lists.
Yeah,
It's on fire.
it was good. It's the best one to me. It topped all of them.
Whoa.
Even Daredevil. Compared to Daredevil, I felt like I got
that's tough.
So the way I say it is this: like I felt like if TV shows are trying to be movies, Netflix did Punisher did the perfect example. It gave me exactly I felt like I watched the movie from beginning to end, and I complete. Like if they do a season 2, it's gonna feel like a different story, maybe, or like a little bit of. They did enough little stuff to carry it on because
actually that's a good question.
Woke up in the hospital.
I'm trying to think what teasers did they leave in the last episode?
Just the dude was still alive. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be more of a recurring villain. That was it. Just Russo's still alive. I think that guy's for sure dead. The dude that he busted his eye or whatever. So yeah, it was just that Russo opened his eyes at the end.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Even though I know all this acting shit fake, when I saw Frank steal his ass, I was like, oh shit. He slapped the fuck out that dude. If I ever see somebody get hit that hard in real life, I'm like, bro, you need to stop. Hey, quit fighting. This nigga grown.
And I felt it too, because that torture he went through, I was like, God damn, bro.
Hit that nigga, knocked his eyesight out.
Just throwing up blood, all type there to keep that nigga bouncing. He's just I was like, bro, how you still alive?
How do you, I mean, alive maybe, but to still look okay in your face,
you don't give
that's more surprising.
But we saw it though, when he went in here to take care of those Arabic drug dealers, bro. He flipped the switch. He was like, whoa! And he just started, boom, he started buying everybody in there. Nobody could handle it because that was his superpower.
That's a superpower.
That nigga just flipped the switch on him.
He crazy. That's a superpower.
He actually is crazy.
The whole time he's beating their ass, just had that screams, bro. That man had to, his throat must have been fucked up. He liked his voice. After he finished doing the Punisher, bro, he stopped talking for a while.
You know how many times they got reshoot those scenes? He did that a lot.
That's the shit.
Strong throat ass boy, chill out.
If they ever wanted to talk.
Oh no.
Oh man, I was gonna throw in something, but he was gonna talk about Joker.
You know what? Let's keep on going.
All right.
Unfortunately, gotta go out soon.